How is it going today? Lord, it's Dwayne. We're Dwayne N Jazz here for you. Death Battle. Cole MacGrath versus Alex Mercer. See, I had an infamous versus prototype.
This is Cole
MacGrath. Because I ain't played.
McGrath.
I might. But I never played Infamous 1 or 2. I played Infamous Second Son.
Yeah, we played Second Son,
which I love. So I gotta go back. I gotta go back and play the
little
first
neon
two.
power was the best. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
The neon power was the best out of all of them.
Yeah, and I heard a prototype, so we're gonna learn more about it. If you guys have any reaction recipes for our social media, the link in the zero. Don't forget to
subscribe.
Let's dive on in.
Cole MacGrath, the patron saint of Infamous.
Alex Mercer, the Blacklight virus prototype.
We're gonna like a Resident Evil virus.
Facts.
You voted for it, so we're finally doing it.
Facts. Look.
After these characters were ever relevant. Oh hey, look what I found in the trash. An old script we wrote for this very matchup way back in 2013.
Oh, remember them? LMFAO?
Yeah.
That was a time.
That was a time.
It was fun.
Analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find
Miley
out.
Cyrus was doing Ratchet Girl stuff. Yeah, shot. I missed them. I ain't gonna lie.
That's what I want to hear.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Tobey Maguire's not the only superhero who's had to learn that lesson.
Cole MacGrath was just your average delivery boy in Empire City.
Uber driver.
Till one day he opened a package that exploded in his face.
This was the Ray Sphere.
Shouldn't have
a
opened
device
it.
that, upon erupting, destroyed much of the city and tore through Cole at the atomic level.
Damn.
Him instantly. Nah, actually, he scooped up some superpowers. Cool, zippity-zappity superpowers.
More specifically, Cole became a conduit, one of many beings who were granted supernatural abilities from the Ray Sphere explosion.
Which also turned Empire City into a godforsaken
27.
hellscape. This world needed a hero, or at least
Why is every hero 6 foot? Why is everybody tall? Ain't that many tall people in the world?
You want a short? You want a short guy?
Yeah, like Wolverine.
Yeah, 5'4".
Yeah.
Kessler.
Let's be real, none of Cole's powers are as sick nasty as his parkour skills, but his ability to manipulate electricity is pretty sweet too.
Cole controls electromagnetic energy. Not only can he generate a smorgasbord of powerful lightning attacks, he can also manipulate thermal, kinetic, and gravitational energies. Electromagnetism is pretty broad, after all. This includes his radar pulse, which detects the bioelectricity inside organisms even if they're hidden or transformed.
And for good measure, he got to add some ice powers to his kit. He can throw ice grenades, shoot ice spikes, and let out some epic ice farts.
He can levitate like Electric Iron Man.
Oh, that's
Grind on
cool.
rails like Shadow the Hedgehog.
Oh.
Flying like Goku's muffin button. Charge up with extra karmic energy, also like Shadow the Hedgehog, and generate force fields like
Shadow the Hedgehog.
But these aren't just force fields. They literally convert any matter they touch into energy that Cole absorbs. That's insane.
How's that?
Are you familiar with a little equation called E equals
MC squared. Yes.
No.
Oh, well,
Oh.
it defines the mathematical relationship between matter and energy. Essentially, how much energy any given mass contains.
Okay, the largest mass object Cole absorbs is a 343-gram helicopter chain gun round.
Oh my God.
Matter to energy is technically impossible, but hey, this is a video game. The mass contained in that bullet, when multiplied by the speed of light squared, would release an energy equivalent to over 7 megatons of TNT. This means Cole's energy output is
lot.
basically fueled by a nuclear reactor.
Oh, so he's like a living super bomb, always ready to go off. Sounds like my first exploit.
Should he somehow run low on energy, he can drain it from nearby appliances to recharge. He's even learned to drain the bioelectricity from people. Like this.
Wow.
Yikes.
Cole can focus his electricity through his amp, a giant
Man, hit him with an
board
EMP,
which lets him
yeah.
ring around a Rosie to death. Or he can just make lightsabers out of his hands. That's cool too. And
That's
because he
dope.
follows Pokemon rules, Cole's extra resistant to electric attacks.
With these powers, Cole chewed through Kessler's forces, including Sasha, whose black tar powers could infect and control minds.
He eventually faced down that son of a bitch himself and pwned his ass, despite Kessler having his exact same powers. Coincidence?
Turns out the architect of Cole's misery was himself from an alternate future timeline.
What?
Manipulating events from the shadows to ensure this version of Cole became a better hero than Kessler ever was.
What?
You see, Cole's superpowers are molded through his actions, increasing in power and utility based on how good or evil he acts. Naturally, as a good person, Cole shaped his powers to be more focused to target the bad guys. That's pussy shit! Evil Cole is way more awesome!
And Matt is just going after everybody.
Collateral damage? Who cares? He can control fire!
Yeah. The evil route is always more fun.
Well, that just happened. Who wrote this shit?
The point is, Kessler's whole plan was meant to prevent the apocalypse, which would appear in the form of the Beast, a conduit of unimaginable power.
Cole is strong enough to create massive thunderstorms, fast enough to route electricity moving at 90% the speed of light, and maybe thanks to Kessler, tough enough to take on the Beast.
Which possessed the power of the ray sphere itself. It could regenerate at an atomic level and eradicate all of Empire City in a single attack.
So everybody's just walking
Fortunately,
by.
after a grueling battle, Cole defeated the Beast once and for all.
Though ultimately, it wasn't Cole's power that made him a hero.
In order to stop a plague created by the ray sphere, Cole sacrificed his life, eradicating the conduit genes and saving all of humanity.
Sure,
A lot happened.
Wow.
Thousands of conduits in the process, but hey, what's a few corpses when building a better tomorrow? This trolley stops for no one.
Cole was remembered as a saint by the people of New Marais, as a hero by the friends he left behind, and an inspiration to future generations.
Oh, yes.
True testament to the responsibility of power.
That's kind of cool.
But then he had a second game?
Maybe that was the second game.
I'm about to say, yeah.
Great power.
Okay, maybe that was the second
great
game.
responsibility.
That was a lot there.
It was a
He's
lot.
got an Uncle Ben to tell him that.
Alex Mercer woke up in hell. Manhattan Island was gripped by the horrific Black Light virus, transforming its citizens into terrifying monsters.
Alex had no memories. He was a man
T510,
without a
30.
past, and
Okay, I
maybe
still
no
called me.
future.
Yeah.
But he did have one thing.
The Black Light virus can rewrite your cells all the way down to your DNA. And somehow it granted Alex incredible superhuman ability.
Whoa.
He can infect anyone he touches with this virus, altering their biology at the molecular level in seconds, and giving him complete control over their actions.
So
What?
pushed on, desperate to avenge himself and the city by finding whatever monster unleashed this nightmare
Whoa.
and eat them. Yeah, he can consume people to give himself a power boost. He's like Kirby, if Kirby listened to Linkin Park.
Look at the
Extra
drink.
biomass gives him superhuman strength, a greater metabolic
We need.
rate,
I heard this game was fire. We need that. We need a remake.
healing factor. Essentially, Alex is an ever-evolving super being, the ultimate being.
Oh, like Shadow the Hedgehog.
By consuming victims, Alex also receives all their memories and experiences.
Whoa.
Oh.
Peter Randall, a 69-year-old
Nice.
man whose entire history Alex processed in just 11 seconds. Being able to condense that much information into that time frame means Alex can perceive events happening within 5 nanoseconds.
Which is about how long I was married to my second ex-wife.
Alex can
Jeez.
shapeshift his body at will, creating disguises, increasing his muscle mass, and forming nearly unbreakable armor. And when he wants to kill someone, he can become his own weapon, turning his limbs into claws and blades, or generating countless tendrils that give him unmatched control over his environment.
Bruh, you just destroying stuff.
Came up with a bunch of Street Fighter moves, like the air dash, the cannonball, the bullet dive drop, and the Hunter Dirt Nap. Pretty sure that was my third ex-wife's boyfriend's stripper name.
And after consuming enough people, Alex reaches critical mass and can unleash his evil slot in powerful ultimate attacks.
Like the Tendril Barrage Devastator.
So he's like Venom.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Despite being seen as the world's most wanted terrorist,
They shoot him with whole
Alex
tanks.
used his powers to stop the spread of the virus and end the city's nuclear devastation.
It was then he learned the truth. He wasn't Alex Mercer at all.
He was the Black Light virus itself, which absorbed the memories and likeness of the real Alex Mercer, who was not only dead, but actually responsible for all of this in the first place. To decipher this, I recreated the Black Light virus myself, the most dangerous...
Why is it empty?
He's right behind me, isn't he?
So the man Alex was hunting the whole time was himself. Dun dun dun.
That's right, Boomstick. Turns out
come on
Dr.
now.
Alex Mercer helped create the Black Light virus, and when things didn't work out and he was about to die, he recklessly unleashed it upon the city.
What a petty SOB! What he didn't know was that the virus would merge with his sentience and memories and become a new Alex. How? Why? Don't question it, it's a nothing burger.
But is this massive viral material that calls itself Alex actually human in any meaningful way?
The poor bastard sure tried to be. Too bad humans can be dicks, and everyone kept betraying him. Even the so-called love of his life, who shot him in the face. Whoa! So, Alex figured, obviously, humanity had to go.
Not just go, but be made better. Whatever goodness remaining with this Alex was left behind as he plotted to unleash a second Black Light virus, recreating humanity into a super species in his own image. great power.
Is he Wesker? Like, what is this?
Classic anime RPG villain stuff. And he was strong enough to do it. Alex can casually tear buildings apart, dodge supersonic tank shells, and even defeated the Supreme Hunter, who was tough enough to survive a nuclear blast that would have leveled Manhattan.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
In game, that's 450 kills.
That's a lot going on, bro.
I know.
Alex survived one. His healing factor is off the chain. And after being blasted into paste, all he needed was the tiniest bit of himself to come back good as new.
His healing occurs at the cellular level, making him virtually impossible to kill so long as he keeps consuming.
But attempting to take over the world and kill millions of people pissed off a certain James Heller, a dude who had just had enough of his fucking weird, fucking rambling shit.
Who used the same virus powers to consume Alex.
After all, live by the Kirby symbiote, die by the Kirby symbiote. But was Alex just a virus after all? I mean, what's more human than the urge to conquer the world, drive its species to the slaughter, consume its raw genetic resources, and crown yourself king? Maybe the day Alex Mercer died was the day he truly became human.
Wow,
that was
intense.
Right.
Yeah, it was.
All right, let's get it.
I don't even know who
Both of their stories are insane, bro.
Yeah.
But Prototype seemed like Alex, Resident Evil guy over there, Venom seems kind of OP, so I'm just gonna go with him. I'm gonna go with him.
Okay, I'll go with the infamous guy. I don't know.
Yeah. Look at that, bro.
Said we.
That's scary to look at, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
I think I've still got room for dessert. Buddy, you are one sick freak.
Whoa.
Right?
Whoa. Oh, wow. Oh my god.
I know Prototype kind of cold though. I ain't gonna lie.
He said, "Can you fly though?"
Right.
Woo. Oh.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He got his ice powers. Yeah.
But how
It's gonna be a bloody battle right here. I don't know how you gonna kill him because all you need to do is get. Look, he just took somebody just over there.
He just consumed somebody in there. Look.
Bruh.
And another.
Bruh.
You don't know the half of it.
He's intense, ain't he?
These.
Bruh. Golly, I gotta play this game.
They might remake it, who knows?
Yeah, I hope they do. This game, they look fire.
So much power, and yet you waste it on these vermin.
Yeah, he's Venom.
I can change this
see?
for the better. The only vermin I see here
is you.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Whoa, what the hell is that?
What in the
Armor form?
Oh my god. Oh man.
Oh nah, Prototype
No.
OD.
You don't want to get real power.
Oh my god.
Fine, I'll just take it.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Good idea.
Oh.
This world sure isn't perfect, but it's a lot better without you in it, asshole.
I like him. He a hero through and through.
Right.
I was not surprised. Yeah, Venom for real.
Script was in the trash. I had to hear someone say awesome sauce.
Both opponents were incredibly versatile and deadly, and both could match each other's powers blow for blow.
They could each create weapons, amplify their strength, and fight at range.
But could Cole survive Alex's infection? Well, Alex would usually need to weaken an opponent to get that trick to work. Even then, the Ray Sphere incident that created Cole's powers in the first place ripped apart everyone else down to the atomic level, and the Beast's attacks were capable of the same thing. Considering the Blacklight virus only works down to molecular DNA, it's reasonable to say Cole would be able to resist it.
Sure, Alex could have potentially consumed Cole's biomass to give himself an edge, but Cole could just do the same thing to Alex, absorbing his bioelectricity to power himself back up.
But nothing could challenge the gap in power. Everything Alex survived could simply not match Cole's force fields, and especially not the power of the Beast. The blast the Beast created actually had a much wider radius than the one the Supreme Hunter could survive. To compete with these foes, this means Cole was simply far more powerful than Alex.
Speaking of the Beast, Cole's ability to disintegrate it at the atomic level meant that even Alex's crazy molecular regeneration couldn't stand up to Cole's might.
Just like how Cole could overpower Kessler despite his resistance to electricity, or how he resisted Sasha's mind control powers, which were eerily similar to the Blacklight virus.
But I bet you're wondering, what if Alex fought evil Cole instead? Well, it'd be even worse, because that Cole took the Beast's power for himself. That's good night for Angry Virus Boy.
Alex was a versatile, deadly opponent, but Cole's counter
Is he tired of the script?
raw power gave him
Like 2013.
Got the Cole shoulder, just like this stupid script.
Yeah.
the winner is Cole MacGrath.
Okay. I ain't never played either one of the
We need to
games.
play. We need to play them.
Death Battle
Yeah.
member.
Cause they look fun as heck though. They look
They
fun,
do.
bro.
They do look fun.
Choose a matchup
It just
for
looks
the
like
next
Prototype
season.
is like
Click that join
Resident
button
Evil and
jump into our
Venom put
changes.
together. Like
For
it's,
real.
It's like both of them.
Next time,
Is
Frieza
Frieza?
versus Starscream. Megatron. Okay, what?
What?
How's that? That's gonna be an
How is
interesting
that a
battle.
matchup?
I don't know.
How is that a
I
matchup?
don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know about that one.
I don't know.
Megatron versus Frieza. Like, come
I
on,
feel like
what?
Frieza's gonna win that one. He gonna hit him with a death beam. Like, hoo-hoo.
Monkey. I don't know. We're just gonna have fun with that one. I ain't even gonna think about how or who or what.
But I hope that those two games get remade.
Well, we did get Second Son, which was really
Yeah,
fun.
Second Son was very fun. But people were saying even when we were playing that we needed to play like the original 1 and 2. So like I'm trying to figure out like in 2 is that where he died?
Yeah, because I'm like, bro, Infamous, that little mini series before they remade it or whatever, or did the Second Son, they did plagues, mind control, time travel. I'm like, yo, what in the world is going on in this game?
Like, oh, the person that is the cause of your
Is the future you?
Like,
That's trying to make a better hero of yourself?
Like how?
Like what?
It just hurts your head.
I'm like,
much.
dog, what? And then the other guy, Prototype over there, and he's the guy, actual guy died, and the Prototype guy took the memories of him. So I'm like, bro, God.
I know, it's just a lot.
That's a lot, bro. I mean, whatever. Anyway, comment below, guys.
Don't forget to like
subscribe. It's just work. Deuces.